Hey fellas, this is the Game Hunter. Before we start with the show, don't forget to subscribe and also activate notifications. Let's start with the show. What is up, guys? This is the Game Hunter. Let's continue rocking with Rise of Civilization. And today, let's talk about the Gatherer Commander. Why? Because the Gatherer Commanders are the ones that are going to allow you and help you to grow your city faster. Getting resources faster to your city is one of the keys to grow in Rise of Civilization. So that's why they're so important. So today we're just gonna a quick overview about the different gatherers that I have. I got Cleopatra, which I cannot upgrade that much now. Gaius Marius, one of the Roman commander, actually is really good, and I will show you that later. And also we got Centurion. I don't have that many. I apparently got like a 4, maybe 5 gatherers. I think I'm missing 1 or 2. One will be Joan of Arc, which I'm trying to get. Supposed to be one of the best gatherers, and also the first skill of Joan of Arc is just amazing. But anyway, so right here, let's start analyzing this. If you see Centurion, the third skill is the one that gave me a boost in gathering. At the beginning, it's just a regular commander, so as soon as we reach the third skill is when we start getting this boost. And the fourth one also is giving me an extra boost in the loading and the amount of resources that we can get. Gaius Marius, this is an elite Roman commander. I love it, I like it. I heard about that this is a really good commander for as a gatherer. The first skill is really good, the Savior of Italy. Healing factor, direct damage, march speed reduction, that's all good. But in this case, I'm not planning to upgrade this commander for that purpose. This is the one that I care. The Founder of the Empire. Food gathering speed increases in 3%. Good stone gathering increases by 2%. Marius Reform. Passive skill increases the load of troops by 5%. And after that, it's going to increase 5, 10, 15, 20, and 30. Those pretty much are the 2 skills that I like the most. Increase the march of the siege troops is also useful because you want to be able to gather resources fast and also be able to move your troop fast in order to use those yummy resources. The Queen of King heals. This is just a primary skill for Cleopatra, which I don't really care right now as a gatherer. Stone gathering increases by 5% in food. Good and gold gathering increases in 3%. That's the end of the Ptolemy. How do you say it? Who knows Egyptian in here? That's actually a decent one. I guess that's something that we can use Cleo for that. I mean, it's a legendary, so you won't be able to get the skills as high as the skill you as high as you want, as fast as you want, of course, because they're difficult to get. Getting legendary commanders are not easy, but of course, also the third skill allows us to increase the load for gathering. So the second skill, the third skill are good for Cleopatra. And Sarka so far is my favorite one. It's an elite commander, really easy to upgrade. That's what I love this girl so much. I mean, we start getting the first one, the enchantment, which is the active skill, requires rage and everything. We're not worried about that because I'm not going to use Sark as the primary commander. I'm going to use as a secondary to level up, that's all, against barbarians. Increases the gathering speed of all kind of resources by 10%. The Maiden's War, and that's what I love. That's what Sarka is my favorite gatherer. 10%. What? And then we had the Lost Treasure, another passive skill, increases the load of troops by 5%. 5, 10, 15, 20, and after that, 30. Not too bad. And after that, we have Short-Lived Heroine, increases troop capacity by 2%, but reduces the attack of troops by 2%. So, we can get more resources, but we need to run for your life because other things are gonna get reduced. So not too bad, right? Not too bad. Sarka is still my favorite one, and I wanted to show you that. See, we got 3 skills that can help us to be the perfect gatherer in Rise of Civilization. Constance from Germany. This is the one that we just summoned. We got the first attack, Struggling Poison, deals direct damage once in a single target, damage of factor 50, and deals additional damage later on. But the Regent, passive skill, Wood Gathering is speed increases by 3%. Food and stone gathering speed increased by 2%. 3, 6, 10, 15, 20. Not too bad. And then we got the increases in load of troops by 5%. The loving mother. Not bad. Not bad at all. Constant receive an additional 2% resources upon completion of gathering. Hey, that's another good one, okay? So, Constance, apparently, you are another really good gathered commander. But Sarka is still the best for me. What can I say? I love Sarka. So let's analyze the talents now. This is the one that we need to get. Buff. Action point cost decreases by 10. I mean, I need to get it. But then we start getting the buff in food gathering. The buff in wood gathering. It's not too bad. See? Increases speed. And also the stone gathering. See? That's the path that you have to take in the talent skill tree or talent tree in order to be able to get a good gatherer. Increases the load of all troops by 10%. The troops load. That's the maximum that we should get with Sarka and with any gatherer. After that, we need to increase the march. You see? So after finishing the first part of the tree, we can start going towards increasing our speed. Action points, then the buff in food, then the buff in stone, the wood gathering. We're going to try to reach the troops load buff. And after that, we can start getting the buff for speed. So let's go with this tree. First, the red part, then the blue one. Let's care about load and faster, and then we can increase the speed of our troops. So with Sarka, we can use this talent tree. If you have any other suggestions, please let me know in the commentary section down below. That's one of the things that I would love to do with this series. I really want to spend time with you fellas, so you guys can also give me some feedback regarding what should we do. Okay, what else you want to learn? I mean, we're gonna separate this series in many chapters. Actually, I'm gonna be playing this game a lot because it's so similar to Civilization. That is one of my favorite games of all times. So we're gonna be talking about alliances, commanders, war, barbarian forts, runes. There's so much stuff to talk in Rise of Civilization that you guys, hopefully you guys are gonna love this series and support this series. That will be super cool. So we're gonna start assembling our troops. You see, look at the buff that we get, plus 60% because I'm using Sarka and also I'm using Cleopatra. Stone gathering 60%. Then it's kind of ridiculous. You see, if we remove the second commander, which is Cleopatra, it's going down to only 55, sorry, from 60. So definitely need to start using Cleopatra if I'm gonna use two gatherers at the same time. But remember, once they reach one specific level in the city, if I'm not reaching city level 13, 12 or 13 is the one that allowing you to have 3 armies at the same time, so you can have 3 gatherers working at the same time. Super cool. All right, so if you pay attention to the rest of the commanders, if they don't have the skills available, if you haven't made any changes also in the talent tree, you won't be able to see the buff. See, right now it's only 5. Centurion also have 5. We got Minamoto also with 5%. There's no big changes, and even putting this gatherer commander is not making any difference. So you need to get those skills as high as possible, as far as possible, and as fast as possible. And in the meantime, remember to go through that talent tree and get those commanders ready to start rocking for you. And you see, we're moving really fast, 2 different armies, and I hope you guys are enjoying this series of Rise of Civilization. This is TheGameHuntah signing off. I will see you in the next one. Take care, fellas.